What was the one thing that made the biggest difference in regards to my recovery with my voice? I have no idea what helped and what was placebo, but I know a few moments that was very important to me. When I spent some time with my dear chiropractor friend, Dr. Leonard Faye, who's a master chiropractor. The first time he made this very specific adjustment, I really felt like suddenly my entire system just started to receive information from my head and vice versa. So there was a sense of flow that took place.
All right, Dr. Faye, tell me please, what was that sympathetic adjustment that you did?
So what was happening was you were getting irritation from the lower cervical spine to the superior sympathetic ganglion chain, which is sympathetic nerves that have a lot to do with controlling inflammation and our immune system, etc. I had to adjust you for anterior to posterior rotation in doing those two manipulations, and the upper thoracics, I found out that it had a huge effect on the sympathetics. But it's very hard to get anybody to change their behavior patterns and actually do that treatment.
So what I felt right after the adjustment, I felt like as if energy would have flown from my head straight down to my body. So Dr. Faye told me to just lay on the bench for probably about 10 minutes, and which was a good thing because I didn't really feel like getting up, and I wanted it to kind of settle into my body.
Patients tell me that they can actually feel a neurological response to that manipulation, and that's why I have them lie there and just experience it, because then they know that the manipulation really can change how you're functioning inside neurologically.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Right.
Now that was a very important moment for me. I really felt like, all right, I'm making a difference. I felt so much better in that moment after that adjustment. So that was one thing. When I was out in nature, I started to lay down on the ground. And as I laid down on that ground, on my stomach, on my back, I felt like that the earth was really energizing me.
Laying on the ground, far out in nature. I don't know why, but it energizes you. Maybe that your chakras, as they are very close to earth, each of these beach ball, like energetic balls, your chakras, they can recharge better because they reach far into the earth when you lay on the ground. Maybe that's why, I'm not sure, but it does make a difference. In my healing process, I use this a lot, and it made a huge difference in my mind. Therefore, I believe in it. And if I believe in it, at least the placebo effect will work. It certainly made me feel amazing.
And when I discovered that, that was a moment of, you know what, this feels fantastic. I'm not sure if it's doing anything for me, but sure as heck, I feel much better. So there was that moment. Also, animals. There were some animal encounters which somehow really pulled me into the moment. As I was out in the wilderness trying to take good care of myself, there was some moments when I felt like, oh, this is what it's all about. Reconnecting with nature.
Coyote. Arriba. do nature, you will find nature. Doesn't matter where you go.
Some animals that showed up in the right moment that just helped me to put everything in perspective. Arguably, there were many other components to it. All of these things, I'm sure it's not going to satisfy anyone who's looking for one simple answer. But I don't believe there are simple answers. There are beliefs. And whatever belief you can get behind, now those beliefs are the ones that are going to work. That is what it did for me.